Just make sure everybody can use.
Alrighty, now hold on a second. Do you want to switch to party tabletop list or combat tabletop list?
Right now,
Because I've double clicked it in both of those, and it
you're
doesn't
cool.
seem to be
Right now,
doing anything.
right now, it just in non-combat list is just fine.
Here's a question about pocket pistol.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible? Because I had the compact quality purchased separately also, so that doesn't work on it.
It's already compact. You can't compact it anymore.
Mm-hmm. Can't compact to compact.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you could make it compact. To me, it's like -4.
What happens is
Compacted.
your dice would go from the 2d6 -1 down to 2d4 -1.
Oh, I see. Okay, next question. Assault rifle, I had a bunch of qualities on it. Let me check and see. Okay, I can work on that.
These are all your mods are already on it. The laser pointer, the silencer.
Oh, I got it.
All that stuff that's already
Nice.
Those are mods. If you open it up
Nice.
and look down near the bottom of it, you'll see that it's already added to it.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yep.
I'll tell you what, Magic, if you murder Quill and take his place, I'll be happy.
What? So much hostility.
I've heard this pocket pistol question 4 fucking times. That's where the hostility's from. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be like this. I should go have some coffee and calm down.
Yes, you should, man. Go have some coffee.
Fuck, man.
Have some coffee and calm down.
Quit trying to shrink it. Oh, I got ADHD, so it has a calming effect on me instead of making me hyper.
Okay.
Same here.
You guys are instructed to meet the Mr. Johnson at a club called the Sanctuary. It is downtown in the middle of the demilitarized zone, like, the law of the gun rules, gangs just everywhere, and stuff like that. How do you plan to get to the place? Are you gonna hire a car? Are you gonna take your own car in? You take the bus in. Bus is not gonna go all the way there. I'm gonna tell you that right now. What do you want to do?
Well, if it's a law of the gang, I'm gonna roll up in my biker gang outfit and be like, yeah, I'm part of the orc gang. Don't mess with me.
Okay. All right. You guys got a car? I'm just gonna assume you got a car. All right. You're going on thing, and you see some. You see, normally they're always setting up fucking toll booths and shit like that. That's how they make money. Gangs, they're setting up another toll booth. Let me see here. I'm going to check something. Let's see. You. Nope. Get out here. Move. Right. Oh, that was useless now, wasn't it? So much for dice towers, huh? $52. Okay. It is not your brethren. It is another gang. The Cyber Psychos. What are you gonna do?
Wait, what race are the Cyber Psychos? Because if they're a bunch of halflings, we'll send in Shine to talk to them.
They're all racist, mostly human.
Okay. At the toll?
Yep. You're about a block away. These other side streets are blocked off, so to make you go through the toll. But these are not your brethren. How do you wish to handle these other gangers? What are you gonna do?
Oh, Sean, you're the face. Do you want to step up and talk to him?
You guys pull up. What do you do?
Well, we're just trying to get through, right?
Yeah.
No, that's what I say. We're just trying to get through here.
I mean, if the toll's not too outrageous, I won't mind throwing a couple credits and moving on.
Yeah.
That's just me.
It's 50 credits.
For all of us?
Each.
Oh.
I mean.
Cyber
What are these guys? Cyber psychos?
Yeah. They're they're established gangs. They've been here relatively new, but they're established.
I look at them and
You
go,
think the
hey,
Marauders
bro.
you think the Marauders like cybernetics? No. These guys are like, if they could be full conversion Borgs, they would be.
You know, I recently defeated Maelstrom in combat. I can give you a pair of cyber ears for free if you take Tactical.
Give me 1 second. Yeah. Wait. Aha. Too many tables. Shit. Let's do this. Yeah. All right. So accept that.
I give him a pair of cyber ears. I ripped out some dude's head from Maelstrom, and then you have them. Cool.
Right on.
All right.
Okay.
I don't know if that covers everyone, just me, but yeah.
Yeah. 50 canonically isn't that much, so.
Yeah, especially with the logistic points. I mean,
Yeah.
one logistic point says that's like enough to bribe like good bribes, like 4 people. So it's like nothing. At least in this scope of the game.
Yeah, but I just wanted to hand off those ears to someone to make a scene.
Yeah. All right. You pull up in front of the sanctuary. 2 guards stand in front of the entrance to the sanctuary. They look hard, like chiseled blocks of living steel, crammed into tight, ill-fitting skin suits. They wear Zeiss mirror shades that have been grafted to their orbital cavities. Note that they are protection for their cyber eyes, which at this very moment are relaying all sorts of useful data to tactical computers, what's deep in their frontal lobes. Undoubtedly, it is data about you. Data they'll no doubt use to make an equally hard end to your night should you choose to fuck with them. But it's cool, right? Just chill. You've heard about the sanctuary. This is expected. You want to meet? You get the 50 caliber stare. If the gatekeepers are satisfied, in you go. If there are problems, let's just say that even if you could take out the guards, not likely, there's a reason only 2 of them are standing out front. The perimeter defense system would end you before you had a chance to so much as touch the door. Sanctuary may look like shit on the outside, amigo, but that's all graffiti and acid rain scarred concrete.
Okay, I got a question. Are there rules about taking weapons in, or do we check them at the door?
You check them at the door.
Alright, I will check my assault rifle and other large weapons at the door.
The only thing you are allowed to have a knife. You are allowed to have a knife for self-defense.
Well, I'll keep my boot knife on me, but I'll leave the actual firearms at the door because, I don't want to piss anybody off.
Okay. All right. As you're all walking up to the door, the doorman, probably because they have information on you, they just pull the door open and let you go in. Sanctuary Cigars was built by the people with buku resources and serious hard-on for privacy. Inside, though, it's another matter entirely. Once you get the nod, in you go, and your scenery changes from urban hell to ultra-modern decor. It's tastefully done in black and white with all the trappings one might expect from a poshest gentleman's club. At least that's the place's front, but you know the real deal. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here, right? As you move into the main foyer, 2 women who look like they could be bookends bring you each your favorite drinks and ask you to follow them. No point in telling them what you want. They already know. The people who run Sanctuary make a point of knowing everything about you. Uh, the women make with the nice as they twist and turn you through a labyrinth of hallways, finally into the turn in front of an elevator. Another body scan, this time from an electric eye in the ceiling, and the elevator doors open wide. There are no buttons to push, no indicator of the number of floors. As soon as the doors close behind you, the elevator begins to dive into the underbelly of Seattle. The ride takes less than 10 seconds, but damn if you know how deep you are. The doors glide open, and 2 more women who look exactly the same as the ones upstairs greet you with smiles and offer you more drinks. They must be Sims. luxury if you had to guess. Though in this place, you could easily be combat models. They even they maybe even tricked out skin job cyborgs. They escort you to a room. Their interior is devoid of anything beyond a table and some comfortable chairs. You don't come in this movie to watch a movie and get a drink. You come here to wheel and deal and get the chrome and get the creds. All right. As you sit, a hyper object arrow activates and digital plans form in the air above the center of the table. A Caucasian man walks in the room and looks at you, nodding briefly before speaking. Good evening. My name is Terrence, and the company I represent wishes you to acquire an asset for us. His voice is thick, dripping South African arrogance, even though he hasn't said anything offensive yet. His near pubic, perfect human 2.0 facials and the smug condensing gleam in his gene sculpted baby blues do the sort of talking for him. Of course, the name's fake. They always are. The fact that they even gave you one, it all tells you he doesn't much care if you know who if he's lying or not. Probably not a good sign, but hey, you need the cash. Why else would you have gone through the DMZ hell just to get here? Besides, what can it hurt to listen? And that's really it. You came here to listen to what the man has to say, or go back to whatever hole you came from. But if you do, it'll be with nothing to show for it except for a few creds and a rep for walking out on a contract before you even know the situation. It's quiet in the room, and you realize the man's waiting for you to answer to the implied question, waiting for you to say two little words, two syllables that might open doors you never knew existed, or you get geese faster than you can say them.
Okay, out of character, I have a very important question.
Yes.
Is Shine's drink the Shirley Temple?
Great.
Okay then.
There's a copy of the whole thing if you want to read along or read what it said. Okay.
Well, Bloodmouth Skullcleaver looks at the man and then says, "Well, you have my attention. What is the job offer?"
All right. All right. I need a body bag team. Your target's name is Edmund, and he's a geneticist for biosolutions. Make common knowledge.
Okay.
All of us?
Yeah. Cool. As long as one person gets it. Now, you've heard of the name Edmund Moird. He's a hotshot geneticist. He's published various peer-reviewed periodicals in the last few years. In the field of polymorphic DNA sequencing. Polymorphic DNA sequencing is a field of genetics dealing with the creation of completely new, unique strands of DNA. Biosolutions. Biosolutions is a low-key public corporation. And you've heard rumors that Biosolutions might be a subsidiary of Chimera. Chimera is the leader in genetics research and simulacra projection technology. Your pay is I know pay doesn't really mean much in here. Is 10,000 credits plus expenses.
That's not nothing. 10,000 credits is a lot of money in this system, isn't it?
That's a lot of cyber.
Yeah, I mean that's like normally you have like normally you have like a few hundred.
I'm just saying, just because we use logistics points and stuff like that, and like you don't really even keep track of cash.
Yeah.
But if you have a big pile of credits, all of a sudden, can you actually spend more the next game, or is it just the same anyway?
What I do is use especially like what's your standard logistic points, and you're like filthy rich, so you're you're like 20 points or something like that right now without being seasoned.
Yeah.
Uh, what I've been doing, if you've noticed, is I give you guys like 2 or 3 extra logistic points to pick up something special or to add to your pool to buy something bigger or whatever. That's what I've been doing. What this would give you is would give you 2 extra resource points up front to add to your pool to see if you know. Oh, remember,
Hmm.
everybody can also always pull their points together, to buy something big. You want to buy an F-35 or something like that, pull your points. It's that kind of thing.
Yeah, let's pull towards like building some special gun into our moving office or something like that, or maybe increase the handling of it or something.
Yeah.
At some point, we will actually have to sit down and break out the headquarters sheet to look at, and we can work on that.
Mm-hmm.
He will
Or some
answer any.
cyberware.
Unfortunately, cyberware is actually more controlled by your advances
Edges.
and
Yeah.
edges.
Okay, that's cool. Some
But you,
equipment
being a
then.
mage, you don't want cyberware.
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't want it. Yeah,
Huh?
but I could probably buy some more.
Yeah.
Going
God,
to the body bag team, is this a kidnapping?
Yeah.
Yes. He does not know he's being extracted. So this is it's a kidnapping. Not so much an extraction as it is a pure unadulterated kidnapping. Get him, grab him,
All
bring
right,
him,
well, at least I'm being paid enough for it. I'll just make sure to bring the chloroform rags.
Hmm.
Or whatever the equivalent is for fucking this type of thing.
Now, basic information. Imad works in the research and development department, Bio Solutions, in the sub basement 10. Security is tight. Uh, if you choose to check from there, be prepared to go in like fully armored, fully gunned, because it'll be a tough fight. Like I said, he doesn't know he's being extracted. Okay. Um, he lives in the 56th level of Serenity Tower, a mega block owned by the corporation. So Serenity Tower security is top notch, provided by Knight Errant. The cloud networks are heavily protected. They have turrets that can blast hostiles before they get too close. They got turrets on the ground. They got turrets on the roof. They got turrets like every third floor, and they can lock the whole building down at the first trouble. So that means steel shutters over every window, over every exit, and all systems being deadlocked. Now he does have a private transport from his apartment in the mega block to the R&D research building every day. It is by air. He takes an air car. The security is Biosolutions security is known to be pretty good. They're not idiots.
Okay.
After you've grabbed him, I will give you I will give you the location of a safe house that you can hold up for a couple days because there's going to be a buzz around them looking for them for the next few days. So I want you to go and hide them for a few days until let the heat die down, and then I will give you a place where you can bring them to. He said he gives you here's the phone number. Let's see if it works. There
So
we
if
go.
the dude is not, got a question here. If the
Okay.
dude is not aware he's being extracted, whenever extraction starts, will he be on the side of doing it? Will he be open to
No!
it?
We are
No,
knocking
he's
him
not
the
going to be.
fuck out and kidnapping him.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
kidnapping. It's like I said,
Yeah, I missed that
it's
part.
more kidnapping than extraction because he's not a volunteer. He's not willing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the phone number that you comic number that you call him at when you've gotten the party extracted.
Hmm. Is he under some kind of influence or something?
No, he's just be paid by Bob Solutions to be
Yeah.
research and develop geneticist. This guy wants him to give him to whatever corporation or whoever paid him to hire you guys to do it. Yours is not to question why. Yours is only to do or die.
Yeah. One company wants him from another company.
Yep.
Got it.
You probably may not even know the difference.
Yeah. Some go willingly, some do not. In the end, it doesn't really matter as long as you get credits. So, how are you going to start this? What do you want to do? Do you want to want to scout out any of the buildings? You want to do any research? What do you guys want to do to start pulling off this job?
All right, fellas, don't all jump in at once. Damn.
Well, I think probably the weakest link for them is when he gets onto the vehicle.
Try and snatch him from the air. Okay.
Before he gets into the air, because we really, unless we get to aerial combat, which isn't fun, and we might kill the guy or kill ourselves.
That's true too. Plus, does anybody know how to pilot or have access to anything like that?
I don't know how to pilot, but I can get a skill slot for piloting.
Okay.
Because I have a chip jack and a other jack.
Okay.
That said, I would like maybe Magic to do his thing and see where he can get up on the building, see if there's any weak point. And
Plus,
then maybe
don't forget your contacts and things like that. Your contacts maybe have some information that can help, or maybe be able to provide you with equipment that could help. Don't ever forget your contacts. That's one of the main things.
Yeah.
I mean, we got invisibility potions, and maybe Virgil could use a spell. I don't think these guys got magic. They sound like a very low-tech company.
But how are we actually going to get him? Are we?
Yeah.
I mean, another option is maybe if we can get the vehicle before it gets to him.
That's an idea. I like that.
You know, and we could use that piloting skill of yours.
All right.
Okay.
Could be boosted. So,
Magic, you got any ideas?
I was gonna say, Magic, give me a research roll to try and find out what company the corporation uses for their cars, because they're outsourcing it and then writing it off as taxes. Nice. All right. You get the company that is that handles the transport every day. It's Hakuna Limousine Services. They're a new startup, probably a front company for one of the corporations. Who knows? Probably. They have a garage down on 3rd Street. You get the address and like that. If you wanted to try anything with their network from your location where you're at, you have a penalty of 3 points worth of noise. So that means any hacking rolls you try and do to try and break into the network from where you are, you got 3 points of noise penalty from where you're located at in the city to where they are in the garage. If you go closer to it, penalties drop because the interference in the range drops. Is there anything else you guys want to do? Go.
Yeah, I mean, we could do something like, I don't know, like redirect the cars.
Okay. To do what? So you guys can hijack the cars, and take over drivers and shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we'll need to be able to hack into the car and get rid of any self-destruct or tracking mechanisms there. That's for sure.
Now you could just some of your options are. I'm not saying you have to do any of them. Just these are just what options come to mind, just so you have a little bit of idea what to work with. Um, as far as the car, the garage, uh, there's like uh, change their employee records. Uh, trying because it's a big small garage. There's like probably like you know 50 people working there. If you could get someone's ID or get someone to give you their ID and let them take a vacation for like a day or something like that, get the uniforms and go in. The garage probably would be the easiest place because then you could pull up specs and stuff like that the car has and see if they're what kind of trackers and whether like maintenance or just the information about it is there. Um, that's one
Yeah.
of the quick things I can think about the garage,
Uh,
but there's a
Yeah.
million other things you guys could do.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we could waylay one of the guys beforehand,
Hmm.
either take his place or
Yeah.
and
Yeah, they have those such things as
John, you're pretty. Why don't you just talk your way in?
yeah, you could either like get a hold of one of the
I mean,
drivers
we could
and
probably get like a fake ID and then have like one of us pose as the driver, and then if the car is hacked, then we pick them up and then just drive them off.
Mm.
Uh,
Yeah, do we want to get him before he gets to the office or?
I thought, yeah, way to work from home to the office. That's
No, I mean the driver. The driver. If we can get the driver in, take his place, and then
yeah. How would you like to handle the driver? Would you like to approach him peacefully and offer him a bribe and ask him for the uniform and his ID card and uh, he take a vacation for a couple of days? Because they do have those holographic mask things. You could easily look like them and stuff. Even though you're having the holographic projection will compensate for that.
yeah, we could even beat him up if he wants, so that he's got an excuse.
Yeah, is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna try and approach the driver? Do you want to approach him nicely or forcefully?
Approach him nicely at first. It's easier to go from nice to nasty than the other way around.
All right, give me 1 second here. Let's see if I can find it this time. Ah, good.
okay. What the core book's just called Sprawl, right, Necron?
Yes. Okay.
It looks like I'm just gonna have to go buy it because I can't find it anywhere.
I'm sure it's pinned. I'm sure it's pinned in the.
No, it's not pinned. Everything but the core Sprawl runs is pinned. I checked 3 times.
Well, the book is in Pantherground. Just go to books.
I don't like reading through
Well,
the
I
modules. I like
can't
reading a
help that.
PDF.
I can't.
Alright, here I go spending money. Give me a minute. So I'm gonna read the book and come up with a plan.
Okay. He seems pretty sympathetic to your plan. Give me a persuasion roll. You got a bonus for +1 because he seems to be into it.
Okay. Is there any assists?
Um,
No, I
Yeah,
gotta take it to persuasion.
Yeah, I can use an assist. I can do an assist.
okay.
I can use empathy. I don't know, man. If he takes magic, that won't work.
Yeah.
Can I do hacking to find out information about him that Shine can use?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You can use your hacking roll for an assist. Go ahead and roll.
Ooh.
Oh,
Whoa, that's all we need, man.
Nice.
That's it.
Find out his entire extended
All
family
right.
tree.
all right, man.
Yeah.
You got a +4.
Yeah, and if
Wow.
you don't want to help us, do you really want your browser history made public?
No, man, anything
Exactly.
with that. No. All right. That was good. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm down with that.
Alrighty. Come on. Persuasion. Okay. That's plus. That'll be a 9.
9, yeah, it becomes a raise. Yeah.
Cool. No problem. Oh,
Add another. Yeah. Add
just,
another +2, but it's still just 1 raise.
just for
Mm-hmm.
future reference, just so so everybody knows, down at the bottom, and you can like right click and unlock it and move it to someplace you like. It looks like it's like a box with one action, run, and a little target in the corner. That box right there, you can let's see, yes, you
I see
can
modifier.
hover over it. You can scroll your mouse wheel. You can type in any number, like if you need a negative number, you go -2 +6, whatever you need to, in that little box right there, and it'll add and or subtract as needed in the chat thing.
Gotcha. Oh, and I think I tried to change my common knowledge. I think it should be at a 6, but
You can click it, hold down Control, use your mouse wheel it up or down.
I click it.
Hold down Control, and then you can mouse wheel it up and down, or right click and set it manually. There's like 6 ways to do
Yeah,
things.
I tried.
in
I
Shadowrun.
tried the right. I tried the right click, and I can't seem to click it manually.
Let's see here.
Unless.
Okay. Tricks. Common knowledge PD6. All right. Right click it. You should see a. Oh, don't forget, unlock your character. If you right click it, you have immediately to the right. You have the assign button, and the reason why you couldn't scroll it up or down is because you had it locked. I just unlocked it.
Okay.
Okay. Who is going to take over the driver's spot in the garage when going to the garage?
I have a question. Is it a car that uses driving, or are we talking about actual piloting?
Piloting. It's an air car.
Alright, who wants to do it?
I mean, I could if you want me to crash it.
I can raise somebody's stat. Whoever wants to.
Yes.
I don't have a stat, but with my skill soft, I can get a D6, but I won't be able to use the wild die. It'd be like an extra with a D6.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's what's for. You can do that.
Skill soft. What is skill soft?
Or you could, if you boost me from nothing and then get a raise out of a D4 and a wild die, it'd probably be safer than using a D6
Yeah.
and a wild die.
Mm-hmm. Or you could put both together.
No, the thing is, the skill soft, when you use it, you're not allowed to have a wild die. That's the downside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Mhm.
Unless you want to boost it, they'll give them a D4 and a wild with a wild card, which is still better than a D6.
Yeah.
without
Yeah,
a
I mean,
That is
him
true.
boosting
that's
me
true.
to
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
now,
that's better.
it doesn't have to be just me. Phil, do you want to be the pilot man?
That might be a little bit suspicious for me.
Oh, alright. Now,
I could barely reach the pedals.
So it's not driving, it's piloting skill?
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, because it's in the air. Anything that's on the ground would
I
be
look
driving.
like I have to do it, and if I die horribly, I'm blaming you, Magic. Yes, the hacker.
Hmm.
What?
Well, I want to make you feel part of the conversation. You're pretty quiet.
I'm always quiet.
Alright, now, I have a question for you, Necron99. Does this guy have a chip jack?
Oh, the driver or the guy you're kidnapping?
The guy we're kidnapping.
More than likely.
Because we still got those very groovy sim senses and a sim deck. Once we get them, we could probably have them be tripping in a dream,
Yeah.
or having a virtual vacation for a couple of days while we got them stashed.
Yeah, that's right. The better than life chips.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
We get our hands on a couple of those, and just kind of like, you know.
Yeah. Oh, and I still can't change my dice.
Did you unlock your character?
It should be unlocked. I've got the unlocked icon over in the corner.
Okay.
On the character sheet, you have the unlock icon. Oh.
There you go, D6. I just scrolled my mouse wheel over it.
Okay, because apparently I don't have the rights to it.
Yeah. Again,
Yeah.
real quick.
Necron, he's clicking and it's not merging like he did with the other guys.
Well, I'm going to post this down here. Yeah, because it keeps saying fill source persuasion. Double click the what I just posted, put there in chat. Double click the little red dragon there.
Okay.
It's weird. Why is it not?
Oh, and it's still marked locked, read only.
Yes, because Phil, you didn't build the character sheet yourself. That's not letting you import it for some reason.
Yeah.
So, I weep.
It's there's no importing. I put it in there myself. All right.
Yeah, I got in here early and made my own character sheet, so this wouldn't happen.
Oh, Magic didn't have any problem, and Quill didn't have any problem.
Well, magic is special, and Quill leads a charmed life.
I'm just a problem child.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to say it like that, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you click that, I'm gonna show a picture too. If you click that thing down in the chat where it says character selection, does that open up a box? I'm gonna post this in the Renraku chat. Does it open up a box like that?
Okay, yeah, I see that.
Okay. And if you double, all right, here's what I'm gonna do real quick. There you go. Now you got it. Yes. Now it is owned by you. You are lit up in the thing. We're ready to go. Okay, good.
Okay. Alrighty.
Alright then.
Now I don't see the lock there.
Did you roll the boost already?
Virgil. You want to roll your thing?
Virgil? Oh, there we go. Follow the neon.
Follow the money. Oh yeah. Don't forget on your sheets, third tab from the bottom is your adventure cards.
I got hidden stash. Alright, well, let's just get going. I assumed he boosted me because he's not paying attention. His wife's probably making him do stuff.
I'll roll for him.
Yeah, extra effort.
There you are. So small. So small in this big city.
Cool.
Ah, there it is. Oh, weird. Where is it?
And magic.
Hmm.
You
Yep.
get the research powers, right?
The research power?
With skill.
Well, not an actual power. I mean, you can look shit up on the internet.
Yeah.
Can you find out if our target is like into concerts or movies or something? So when he's in the car, I can offer him a SimSense chip, and then he'll probably knock him out.
Can I do a general research or hacking of information to find out information about the target in general?
Yeah, see what he's got on his Amazon account.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second here. I'm trying to figure out why. Because Virgil's not answering me, and so I don't know why.
Hey there.
Oh, okay. Try and catch your spells, would you please?
Say again.
The
Yeah,
boost spell, you have to actually cast it.
Yeah, dude, I've been AFK because my wife has been like
No, I figured.
nonstop telling me stuff. What's going on again?
Trying to figure
You're
out.
casting boost on me, so I can have power.
Oh yeah. Okay, just hit the cast. Okay, that's cool. I got it.
Let's see.
Yeah, I can hit that.
Let me know if it works for you, because if it doesn't, let's see here.
See if I can actually make it work. Hold on a second. Oh, let's see how to do this. I forgot how to do these things. Hit the dice thing. Yeah. Apply. Right. The apply button doesn't do anything. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was wondering.
Look, just roll, and I can roll my D4 survival in place of piloting.
Yeah,
Do
just roll your
Wow.
just roll your spellcasting.
Okay, that's cool. I could roll kill.
Until I figure it out. Until we figure it out, just roll your.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Got 7. All right.
So yeah, what it is it's boost only, limited trait, limited aspect. So it's only 1 power point. Yeah.
Okay. It was casting actually.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I didn't see it.
It's in a combat tracker.
Really?
Yep. Let's see. You
Wow,
didn't roll a race,
okay.
or is that so? Just
Wow, in the combat tracker of all things.
Did you get a good shot?
Oh,
Okay. All right.
apply. You can.
Yeah. What were you boosting?
Wow, it was doing that over and over again too. That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's because I kept pressing it. What were you boosting?
Somebody's what am I boosting? Somebody's something.
Piloting what?
My piloting.
Piloting. Yeah, boosting
Yeah.
or piloting. So it makes it a D4 plus the wild die.
Alright. So yeah, I'm all set. Now, Necron, Magic asked you about general research on the target.
You picked up basically what he's already what I have already stated from before.
No, I asked. Can we find out what music he likes, or what kind of SimSense chips he would like?
Yeah.
So when he's in the car, I could offer the thing he likes and try to get him to pick it up.
Okay.
Do we need to roll for that?
Yeah, just give me a research roll. Okay. Yeah, he likes God damn it. Hold on a second. Give me a minute, guys. This is happening more and more. This sucks. He likes kids movies. There. He likes Alvin and the Chipmunks. There we go. He likes brain.
Alright, cool. Then, well, just like,
He likes
why say?
he likes brain dances where he's like, can experience, being a kid again and watching, hanging out with his cartoon friends.
Okay. I could probably, we could score some better life tips like that.
You found an article in an old gossip rag from a couple years ago.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. What's your next move here?
Well, the plan we've assembled with our sketchiness is I'm gonna pose as the driver
Okay.
with my fake piloting, my fake license, and when we get in the car, we're driving to work. I'm gonna offer him a SimSet chip. It's like, hey, during the drive, why don't you just take this and enjoy this? And you can enjoy this movie or experience on the way to work, and then that'll probably put him out of it because he gets like a full thing. And then while he's out of it, I'm just gonna discreetly try to drive off to the drop off point and fucking kidnap him. And we have our boys hacking and throwing up spells and everything they can do to make sure we're on interference. But yeah.
Right. Yeah, with luck, he wouldn't even know that. We just can keep him plugged in.
Yeah, we're gonna keep him plugged in, and then when he finally comes out of it, he's like, "Oh wow!" And then he'll be in a new job and a new life, but whether he likes it or not.
Yeah.
That sound good to all you lads?
Sounds good.
Yep.
All right, let's start Operation Poison Candy. I suck at making names.
Don't worry about that. We're just checking something. Okay. I've got a little bit to learn about that. All right. I'm sorry. I'm having problems getting. What is your next move? You've got the you got the uniform. You've got the pilot. Uh, uh, Roll persuasion. Whoever's going to try and work their contacts over for any additional information or for any other gear. Uh,
We already used our logistics to get the brain dance thing
okay. All right.
and
Cool. All right.
the other stuff. So,
All right.
We
like, instead of coming in like guns blazing, I have like the armored clothes and the uniform, and I may keep my gun in the seat, but that's just like standard security crap.
Okay.
Now I guess Phil and the other boys will be following us in that I'm a stranger with candy van, so they can keep hacking and watching from a distance. But
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Unless Quill can be there invisible in case something goes horribly, horribly wrong, which is par for the course.
I
Yeah.
mean, do we want Quill in the back seat too, invisible, or do we just want him like in the van with you and Magic? Because he has an invisibility potion that we got from the last mission we didn't use. You can pretty much just quaff that and sit there in the seat. No one knows he's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He could be in the air car and nobody else knows he's there.
Okay. All right. The morning when you're getting ready to execute your plan, just need whoever's taking over the pilot seat, give me a performance roll, um, and Quill, give me a stealth roll. And you got you got +2 on it because you're invisible.
Okay, performance? Fuck. Shine, do you have performance?
Guess I'm gonna have to boost that one too, huh?
I mean,
Hold up.
I'll take
Wait, does
persuasion.
Shine have performance?
Yes, he does, as a matter of fact.
Alright, well, it looks like you're the pilot now. Go in there.
Remember, you do have the holo disguise to mark up any discrepancies, and you can. I'm going to say you got the extenders and shit like that for the pedals if this situation had come to light. So you are prepared. I'm not going to penalize you guys for that.
Yeah. Besides, in this world, I'm sure they've got adjusters for it because you got real dwarves, which is probably what I would pose myself as a dwarf.
Yeah. Plus, you have the voice modulator and all that other good stuff anyway. So you're way more easily to get past it, even if you are a halfling.
Yeah. Alrighty, you wanted a ride.
So you give me a performance roll.
Alright, well then Shine's on with the D4 piloting for this thing, because he got boosted.
Okay, that's cool.
and then I'll drive the van, the hacker van with him because I actually have driving.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a Benny that.
Oh, doesn't your voice modulator give you like a bonus or anything?
Up to you.
I'd say,
Probably.
No, I'm gonna say it does. So don't worry about the
Okay.
Benny. Oh,
I
and-
mean, it'd be like at least a +1 because you got the perfect voice.
yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say. Oh, and for future reference, how you spend bennies is when you open your in the like if you actually combat, like if you're doing combat, if you want to do a benny for your attack, you grab the benny and drop it onto the attack die in your combat section. If you want, if you're rolling a skill and you wanted to benny the skill, grab the benny and drop it on the skill you just used. That's how it knows that you use a benny. That will also take care of like a lawn and other things like that. At least it should.
Okay. Makes sense.
All right. With the hollow disguise and your voice modulators, look at you get in. Give me a thievery roll to flub some of the the security checks like fingerprints and other things like that, or like a code. Just give me a thievery roll to bypass all that bullshit.
I guess I got to drag it onto the actual chat box.
You can double
I
click
rolled
it.
a.
You can double click it.
Okay.
Hey
Actually, I
Phil,
rolled
it's your time to shine. Oh, dad joke.
That's why I took that name.
All right, cool. 5. Nice. All right. You get the pilot. Quill, give me that stuff roll.
Sure.
All right, you're good. You slip into the back. All right, you are in the car. The route is pre-programmed. It's about a 30-minute drive. You are currently on time, ready to pull out the garage. Any last-minute checks or anything like that you do, or just pull out the garage?
I'm trying to keep a low profile, be very authentic, which means yelling at people and shooting a bird out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right,
Good.
Magic. We got our Magic school bus all prepped at the ready to follow behind them.
All right. You guys follow him, no problem. Uh, you get to the top of the building where the helipad is there. Um, you land. The guard comes up to you, like taps on the window, like, "Yo, man, hey, honey, how's up, man? Did you got that $20 that you owe me for the game from last week?"
Oh man, tell you what, I have to bring it to you next time.
Give me a persuasion roll.
I mean, I actually have the money, but I'm just trying to beat it.
I know. No need to pay another month's debt. All right, cool. All right, man. All right, that's cool. I know you're good for it. You hit me up next week, all right? Cool. Edmund, be out in just a minute. He's been having a little bathroom problem here lately. Don't tell no one, man. You know these corporal bastards. So it'll be just a couple more minutes. Smoke if you got them. All right.
Okay, I'll have a cigarette even though I'm not there.
All right. After about 5 minutes after the time you like should have left, you got a message pops up on the saying giving a warning of like how you're still at the place and haven't moved on yet. You just hit the snooze button on it because this shit happens. It seems to happen all the time. All right, the guy comes out and let's see. Jeez. Okay, he is so engrossed in his little things like that. He's got his coffee and his tablet in his face and his bags on his arm, and he just like slips into the back and stuff like that. He goes, "All right, go, driver, we're late." And he's just sitting there reading his shit. What do you do? Take off?
Take it off.
All right, cool. Give me a piloting roll.
Rolled stealth, which is D6.
That's cool.
Almost. I could still Benny it though.
Yep. But you do want to make this one because otherwise you like crash into one of the
Yeah, that would not be good. When I saw one, I was worried that might be a. Okay, why did? Okay, I dragged the Benny.
You have to drag it
Try to put
onto
it-
the skill on your sheet that you just rolled for.
Oh, okay, not in chat. Okay, I dragged it in chat.
But it's no big deal. Just go ahead and roll it again.
Okay. Stealth.
Wow.
Alrighty, one more.
You have monstrous amounts of bennies, so. Ooh,
Getting better.
there we go. Yeah, all right, nice. Tailwind comes in and starts to blow you a little bit towards the satellite dishes like that, but you manage to correct and hold your course steady, and you're off. Just give me 2 more rolls. As long as you do not fuck them up, you are good in the middle point to do whatever you're going to do next.
Okay. 2 rolls for piloting?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Dang the.
And Virgil, you're in the back
Yeah.
seat with him there.
Yep.
What are you going to do?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Come on. Another Benny.
Nice. Cool. All right.
One more.
Cool.
Good
No
enough.
problem. All right. You're about in the middle of the section. Virgil, what are you going to do? You're still sitting there invisible in the back seat. He's still just engrossed in his thing. You guys all have subdermal mics and are in communication with each other on the phones. What do y'all do? What happens next?
All right. Do you need me to tell you what to do, Virgil? Do you have an idea?
Yeah, because man, my wife was all on me while you guys were talking earlier.
Like this guy's not paying attention and you're sitting next to him. You could put the SIM chip right in his jack while he's not looking there and he'll be passed out.
So cool, man. Yeah.
You have thievery.
I don't, but I can boost my own theory. But I think that
He
probably.
will know someone someone's like, if he starts hearing magic start getting cast, that's probably going to figure him out. But if you don't have thievery, give me an agility -2 roll.
Sure. Agility -2. I might have to boost that later. Okay.
Yeah.
I do have it, Elon, so.
Can he give himself thievery?
He's not allowed to cast a spell or the guy will hear him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll boost that with Elon.
Okay. Grab your Benny and drag it back on top of your skill again.
Is there a reroll option, or do you just have to do the whole thing again?
No, you grab your Benny from your sheet and you drop it on top of the skill you just used. Or
Oh,
you
cool.
just
Okay.
used.
Nice. Let's see.
Don't forget the -2 modifier, please, and thank you.
But +2 because of Elon makes it even.
No. One, we want to make sure that Elon is working as it's supposed to, which means you don't put the +2 in your modifier. For right now, just put the -2, and then drag your Benny on top of the skill you just used. I want to make sure that Elon is automatically engaged when it's supposed to, and if it's not, then I need to know. So like when we can
Oh,
handle
okay.
it giveaway. So
That sounds good. So you want me to type -2 into the box again?
yeah, type that into the box. Grab your Benny,
Hmm.
drop it on your agility stat.
Okay, got it. On agility stat. Drop it on the agility stat. Okay.
See? All right, cool.
Okay.
Alon, do you see it? It's automatically inactive.
Yep.
That's what I wanted
Nice.
to know.
Nice.
So yeah, you just gotta make sure you drag the bending the right way so it does it. Right, cool. Yeah, you managed to slip it right into his chip jack, and he slumps back as the brain dance takes effect. Give me another agility -2, or take hot coffee to the lap.
Another deletion -2. Because why?
Or take hot
He
coffee to the
dropped his
lap.
hot coffee. It's gonna hit you in the crotch.
Okay.
I mean, if you're in the crotch of hot coffee, I won't judge.
I mean, each to their
Which
own, you know.
incidentally was on the that was on this guy's browser history too.
Mm-hmm.
You want to use another setting on that?
-2 on. Yeah, I guess so. That would be really a good idea. Yes. So I don't scream out. Oh, actually, it's so good. I
Nice.
actually catch the coffee for him or something.
Yeah,
I
you
don't know.
do.
I just
Yeah, you do. You catch the coffee?
it's a raise, man.
All right, it's your favorite.
Smooth move. That coffee will help this ADHD character stabilize his thought process. Yeah.
Okay.
I was just because
Go ahead.
whenever you mentioned about drinking coffee for your ADHD, it just made me think I got to go do that right now too. I was just about to do it.
Oh, I'd like to have coffee, but it's 10 o'clock at night. I can't have that.
It's 10 in the morning here, so it's perfect timing. Yeah.
Okay, Magic. I need
Nice.
hacking roll -2 to spoof the car's tracking system, so they still think it's going the right way. Because if you make this roll, then you guys can call the guy, tell him you have him, and he'll tell you where to go from there.
Alright, Magic, all counts on to you. Don't fuck up.
Hold on.
That's me talking in character as your spiritual guide. Don't fuck up!
Bang that again.
That's still only a 2 because you didn't put the thing in it, but that's okay. Oh, all right. Cool.
I'm picturing Jiminy Cricket saying that. Well, Pinocchio, looks like you screwed the pooch this time.
You need to mention the Force if you're going to be his inner voice.
Hey, look, Blood Mob Skull Cleaver should not be anyone's inner voice, let's be honest here.
Okay. You call up the number. And goes, yep, you got him?
Yes, we got him.
Okay.
He's
Alright.
currently enjoying a synth vid, so he's probably gonna be out of it until you pick him up.
All right. Bring him to this club, and he gives the name of it. It's an old abandoned club. This club is no longer in service, but he says you can go there and watch the client, and I'll call you guys back in a couple of days. Here you go. There's an extra 1,000 on top of everybody's fees up front, because you guys you have not even set up the alarm. They still think that he's on his way to the thing. So you get him to the abandoned nightclub. Get him inside. What are you gonna do with the car after you've gotten him to the place? You need to get rid of the car, scrub any and all surveillance systems and all that stuff in there. From you, Magic, give me 2 hacking rolls. No minuses, just straight 2 hacking rolls, and you have cleaned the car so that it does not leave a trace back to you.
Wow, I'm sucking today. Hold on.
Can I give him assist with repair because I'm a
Yes.
mechanic?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Okay.
Hold on to your betting. Let him give you an assist roll real quick.
That's a +1, so we got 4.
Cool. That'll make it.
All right, so my second one.
Mm-hmm.
And here comes your assist. Another +1, so you got a 5.
Okay. All right, cool. You've cleaned the car. Uh, Shine. You abandon the car somewhere, uh, so they can't get back to you. Uh, you get back to the safe house. Um, I'm
And
gonna
when the
call.
car's abandoned, I'll let the orc chop shop know, and they'll
Okay,
probably turn it into parts and be disappeared in less than a day.
cool. Okay. All right. I'm gonna call like a 10-minute break. So I'm trying to get my head a little bit more straight. Um, once you get to the nightclub, so think about this while you're taking a break. Once you get to the nightclub, what are you going to do? Uh, any other actions? We'll go over like setting up defenses and other stuff like that in there. But is there any other actions that you want to do? Uh, actually, I'm going to say any other actions you want to do before you bring him to the nightclub. Take your 10 minutes. Give me your answer when you get back.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this straight up. Does anyone have any like drone jockey skill? Is that a different skill?
I think that's I think that's basically just hacking, but you need a
Is that piloting or hacking? I'm not sure which one.
Yeah.
Some games would
piloting.
make it piloting.
We'll
Depends
look
on the
at the
system.
book and we'll find out. Because I mean, if we gotta defend a nightclub, and whatever everyone, well, not magic, but everyone has like data jacks.
Hmm.
We could just set up some drones or some turrets to help defend the place.
Mhm.
Could be. Yeah, it's one way. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, to be honest.
We got the logistic points for that, and
I suppose, I mean, to be honest,
wow.
hacking does make sense for that, to be honest. I gotta say. Or electronics.
Okay, so
yeah.
Because it ought to be mostly automated, to be honest,
Yeah.
at
How
this
about
point.
How about getting some NPCs to run interference?
okay, off the top of my head, I think Bitch Pudding and her mecha body might be the best for a firefight.
Mhm.
I don't know how much he wants to deal with extras on extras because inflation's a bit,
Yeah.
but I could probably call some orc gangers to help us.
Right.
How about you? Got any contacts and other nefarious things like the Shire?
Actually, I'm I'm betting the Shire is like a Hobbit gang now. That is now.
Pretty much. I just picture it being like the Irish mafia, but Hal Hobbits.
Mhm. No, but I was thinking they don't even have to get into combat, but they could just, as I said, run interference. Hopefully, maybe give people wrong directions, giving them a harder time to get to us.
Well, I guess that'd be more your thing. You have like the misdirect people. What about you, Magic? Maybe you put some both Craigslists online to misdirect. I don't know.
I'm AFK for a minute.
Not a problem.
Okay, so like
Are contacts a free thing in this setting?
yeah, it's pretty much you have like a handful of contacts, and you just name what they are. Necron usually roll with it.
Ah, got it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look up.
Well, and if we're spoofing where the car is, why don't we go big time?
Okay, elaborate for the people at home.
I mean, we give it like a wild goose chase. We could pre-program it, have it go through town, have them try to chase it.
Oh no, we'll talk about that when he gets back. But he said we had to get rid of the car completely because they could use forensic evidence to track us.
Yeah.
So
But
I mean, I
we
was
don't
gonna ditch it and just let the orc gangers chop it up.
Yeah.
But if you want to make a Trojan horse or a decoy where we could just have it like literally go on autopilot in circles and they try to tackle it, sure.
Yeah, I mean, but we don't even have to use that. We could spoof a drone so that it gives the same signal in.
Mm-hmm.
But they probably have a tracker on the guy himself. Oh, which is we better look on the guy himself if he's got some sort of implant in him too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bingo. That was what I was waiting for right there.
He also might have like what is it, the Cortex bomb?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Alright, well, go check him and see if he has an implant. Who wants to strip him naked and look for it?
It'd be a healing roll.
Gosh darn it, that's all these skills I don't have. Alright, well, who has healing?
I think I do. One sec. Yeah, I got a D4.
It looks like you're gonna have to do it because you got the D4. Magic the Tragic is off, trying to console his wife, so his wife don't kill him.
And we could always boost that too. And can I assist with maybe common knowledge?
Yeah, I'll set the common knowledge -2. It's just
Necron, give him a magic roll.
You're like, intubate him. I'm like, it's only on TV.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, it's right there, the upper epiglottis.
That's great.
Apparently, you've done this before, Phil.
So is that +2?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's definitely +2.
No, +3.
You're right, +3. My fault. Who's rolling the healing roll? You got +3. Unless someone else wants to assist.
Okay, that's a 6. Nice.
Cool. Right on. All right. You find out where the tracker is. You destroy it before you get to the nightclub. All right. You're at the nightclub. You got him brain danced. You give the guy a call. He says that he'll call you back in 3 days and give you the when and where to bring him. He says just hold up there, uh, make sure the place is defended, and I'll call you back in a couple of days. All right. Okay.
Alright, Necron, what skills are used to run drones?
Piloting, unless it's a sea drone, that it's a boating, so on and so forth. Driving for a wheeled drone.
I was wondering
I
if
feel
it
like
might be
you're making
piloting.
shit up.
But I was thinking that if it's automated, it might be hacking. Depends. Like, could you hack a system to like
I'm
run
gonna
it
go
for you?
read the book and then get back to you.
No. Sprawl runners. Like if I decided that the player, if the player had like one of the proper equipment, the rigging equipment to hack into a drone, or Magic could try and hack into a drone, but normally without Sprawl runners frowns on like hacking drones because if you're bigger and you got 2 or 3 drones and they get hacked, is that fun? I don't think it's fun. Get my drones hacked? No, that doesn't sound fun. Now, a player might be able to hack other NPCs drones, but that's totally different. But the
Mm.
PC getting their drones hacked, that's no fun for them. That sucks. I mean, that's if you're playing a drone jockey, that's what you are. You are
Mhm.
those drones, and getting half your life force just stripped away, that's no fun.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, so
Oh, you know what? You could like hack the defense systems of a building, and use
okay, we
those.
are the defenders of a building, so this is what I propose because it seems that you don't. Do you use hacking at all? I think you just set up the thing and they just act like extras.
Yeah.
Because they have their own skill sets, and if you have a deck set up, you can just run them. But you have to have the logistic points for the deck. Anyway, so
Well, hacking for um, setting it up, just like writing the code and stuff like that, or electronics would work too if you're just using the pre-programmed settings. Um, he could control any of the turrets and things like that. Uh, with thing, you just don't get the ability to like jump into it and like whenever you're controlling it to attack with, you won't get your wild die with it or like that. Because only jockeys get the wild die with turrets and drones and all stuff like that because they jump into it. They are the drone. They are the turret. No. But anybody
Got
with a
it.
data jack can control a turret.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't get the wild die with it unless you're hands on.
Mm-hmm.
Because at that point
Okay.
it's not an automated turret anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
What are you
if
gonna do
we're
to start?
defending a location, if we got to set up defense locations, then Quill will probably just take a position. He'll do
uh,
the manual way.
I'm gonna tell you how this works, and you're lying, Necron. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm
All
not
right,
lying.
so
I can't
remote
lie. I'm the
control deck,
universe.
like a 0.5 per port. So I put in 2 points. I can just control 4 drones. And if I dump all my money into it, I can have, well, it's 5 points for an attack drone. So
Hmm.
I'll probably have well, Quill, he don't have it, but he can give me the money. I could get like 4 attack drones and a
Yeah,
deck.
I can
Have
give
like
some
a
money for that.
balloon squad.
Yeah, I mean, just like
Or if you would rather make it easier on you, instead of doing the drone thing, I could just have 4 orc gangers help us.
it's however you want to do
Hmm.
it. I mean, having the drones or whatever doesn't matter to me because they're just gonna be stationary drones. Or I mean,
No,
stationary
no.
turret.
The attack drone is a humanoid drone
Oh,
with an
okay.
assault
Oh, okay.
rifle,
Sure.
and it has a skills like an extra,
Hmm.
and they're pretty much like 10 soldiers.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I could use either like orcs with body armor and assault
Hmm.
rifles, or the 10 drones with assault body armor. The 10 drone assault drone sets with rifles, and that's it.
Yeah.
Either
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
way, it's gonna come out to about the same.
Yeah. No,
Nice.
that's what. Yeah. You have the remote control deck. You can control a whole bunch of drones. You don't get the drone jockey ability without the rig. The
Oh no, I can't
Oh,
do like
okay.
rigging and shit, but I could just have like
yeah. Yeah.
4 10 soldiers help me fight.
Yeah. Yeah. That's no
Mm-hmm.
problem at all.
Nice.
Yeah, if I wanted to
Um,
do elaborate stuff, I'd need hacking, but I can't do that. So, do you want to
mm-hmm.
just go with, all right, lads, do you want to go with a handful of drones to help us fight, or do you want to go with actual people to help us fight?
Is there any way that it makes any difference? Would the 10 drones look like cooler in this location? Would it be less obvious?
They are very obvious because they look like T1, Terminator 100 skeleton robots holding a machine gun.
Hmm. Maybe the ogres would be less obvious because they're like actual
The orcs would look like
people.
4 gangbangers, and if we're doing the orcs, I want to just put them in freaking heavy body armor, so They're like ready to go
Mm-hmm.
and have assault rifles, but
Mm-hmm. I mean, the
if you want
orcs
to
are
be
pretty
less
intimidating too.
conspicuous, we just leave them in armored clothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe the orcs would be less conspicuous because it would look more like a gang that's just like hanging around doing nonsense, as opposed to having a reason to be there.
Because is the nightclub closed or open?
It's closed. It's been abandoned.
All right, so can I use my contacts to pay for like orc gangers or mercenaries, and
Yeah.
just gear them out with assault rifles and have them help us protect the place? All right, I'll just do that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, actually,
Yeah, I got a few extra creds after I dumped some things that we don't need for this job. And
Now,
can
Phil
help
had a
out there.
bunch of great ideas that we're talking about, and then you came back. So I'll let Phil have the floor.
Okay.
well, I was talking about maybe getting some, at least delaying them coming in by. Well, we were talking about using the orc gangbangers for that, but if we're using them for defense, that should be fine.
There's more than 4 orc gangbangers in the world, Phil.
Yeah, I know, but you can only use so many. You don't
I
have.
mean, you have your own contacts in the Shire.
Yeah, but
I'm never letting that go, Phil. I'm sorry. The Shire!
hey, don't. You know, we'll see who's
Necron.
crying after you get your kneecaps punched in.
Necron,
Mm.
we decided now that the Halfling Mafia is just called the Shire.
But I might get some rocket launchers and grenades.
Okay.
Because in case they come in with vehicles or something, which they probably will.
Would it cost us anything to set up like surveillance cameras or no?
No, it's not going to cut. No, you can set them up. That's no problem.
Okay, because I think like the guy with the hacking deck or whatever can just run the surveillance cameras easy.
Yeah, I was going to say, give me thievery. Give me a thievery roll to place them unobtrusively, and then give me a hacking roll to set them to wire them into your network.
I'll do the hacking. Shine, you want to do the thievery?
Sounds good.
And I'll do the chicanery, which I means I'm gonna sit and drink rum.
Good rolls, both of you. All right. Because you set them up so well, you guys get a +2 on your notice checks when you are using the cameras and stuff like that to detect any intruders on the outside and to locate them on the inside.
Cool.
Sounds all right. Well, Quill will put himself in a position where he can do notice checks then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be standing in a tactically selected location for seeing things.
I don't know if this matters, but even though the guy's like in Fantasyland, it's a couple of days, I'm actually still going to take food and make sure and feed him and whatnot to make sure he's dehydrated in 3 days.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I gave you Benny for that. Keeping your charge alive.
Yeah.
Like how that orc is the humane one in the group.
I'm not humane. It's just I know the evils of brain dancing, and someone could dehydrate themselves because they don't eat or drink for 3 days. Oh God, I'm the humane one.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, that's actually a fair point. I didn't even think of that. That they might die because of that, as opposed to doing it themselves.
Yeah.
I think I'm not too familiar with brain dance, to be honest.
Well, Braindance is only supposed to be for like a couple hours, like a movie. But we're putting him in for like a couple of days. That way we don't have to deal with him.
He may be insane when he comes out.
No, he's just gonna come out like, oh, that was a really good movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Although you laugh, but there was in China they had this video game that was so insanely popular that there were people that were literally starving themselves. And the
To stay
sad
on
thing
it.
was the video game, it was called QQ Happy Farms. It was
Wow.
a farming game.
Farming? Wow.
Yeah, I know the addictiveness of farming games. Oh, I'm gonna play this for a couple hours and leave. Like, no, man, my animals deserve luxury housing. I must keep going.
It's parsnip season.
Oh.
You got to get the harvest.
Farming. QQ Happy Farms.
Yeah.
Virgil, don't go down that rabbit hole.
I gotta research.
QQ Happy Farms.
I'm not into games like that, but I gotta research it because I study Chinese people.
Yeah.
Then why are you in Taiwan and not China?
Oh, it's the same group of people almost. I mean, there's a little difference, but it's the same.
You're so racist. Did you study them? Oh, okay, I'll stop.
I mean, they say that here. They'll tell you that they don't like to be part of the Chinese government, but they'll say they're Chinese people.
Oh, so they broke off from the government. I got you.
Yeah, I mean, the official view from long ago was that Taiwan government is China, like it owns China. But that's like a kind of an old view now. So now they just say it's the same ethnicity, but different governments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends too, that the government still has the one China policy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the old official view, the really traditional view, is that Taiwan is China. So there's no China over there.
Now then, I got some good news for you. Magic, you learned way too much about China today.
It's all right. A little culture didn't hurt.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're just gonna get on with it then. When are you gonna send the death squad after us next round? I know you're a gunk. We're up for it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Look, if you just want to say we got a mission complete because we did an awesome preparation and call it a night, I'm not going to stop you. I'll take my 10 grand.
Although I do insist on rolling damage for my rockets, though.
All right.
Well,
all right, fine. I'll have you. You can blow up Virgil's car. Go ahead.
Do you guys mind if I call it here just a little bit early? I'm really trying to. I'm really.
All right. Do you want to pick up the mission next week, or do you just want to say the mission's complete and call it a day?
Well, I want to pick up the mission next week because this is actually like a little mini campaign. There's much more going on than just mission complete.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, I'm cool with that. How about you, Magic?
It's fun by me.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm struggling right now. You have no idea.
Alrighty, well, rest up. Thanks for running. Thanks for playing.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you guys putting up with me.
That's good. I like it.
I mean, even at 50%, you're running a damn good game.
I got my psychiatrist. I'm scheduled for doctor's appointment, so they can scan my head again. I can do another MRI. I love MRIs. That thunk, 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 while you're in that machine puts me out every fucking time. Just
it makes me feel like I'm in some sort of, rave or something.
Yeah. And so I like the tight, confined spaces.
Yeah. I've had to take a couple of them, but.
Well, I've taken many blows to the head. Kept on going. Never been knocked out once, but I've taken some good, serious blows to the head.
Yeah, I took them because I started getting migraines at about 42, and when you do that, it's like automatic MRI.
Wow. All right, I'm stopping the stream. And thanks you guys for playing. Thank you.